c'est mon village.
This is my village. This is Tusiana. The project is very important for my village because I was born here and there is a lot of Shea around. I know that by setting up this business, I can help my village to develop economically and that this will help to bring women out of poverty. Before, we would collect the Shea and process it, but sometimes there were problems with the quality of the Shea butter. Now the butter is exported and the quality standards are much higher. The nuts are collected by women. The pulp is removed and they are boiled, dried, crushed, ground, and then churned. Churning involves separating the butter from all the other matter in the Shea kernel. You have to beat it so it thickens like a cream. Then we wash it and add water to separate the butter from the rest. This can take from 30 to 45 minutes and it's exhausting. Then you have to cook it again for a while and it can take 2 hours to be properly cooked. As I said, I was lucky enough to go to school. There are women who work a lot and very hard at designing luxury products that are based on shea butter. I believe our shea butter has to be properly appreciated, and that's what gave me the courage to go to Europe to look for people who are interested in shea butter and who use it. And that's why I met Mr. Pierre Fabre, who was kind enough to meet me and to build a project together. Since 2007, I have welcomed at least 3 delegations from Pierre Fabre to improve butter quality. When I met him and explained my project to him, he asked me questions and I answered them. He saw the pictures I'd taken of the process and said it looked very tiring. He said, okay, if you can succeed in producing high-quality shea butter, our laboratories will buy it from you. This will enable you to make it a bit less tiring to collect, process and churn the butter, which really strains the back. He actually tried it out and said it was very tiring. We have to succeed in skipping this stage, is exactly what he said. The women you see here are gatherers. There are 200 women who gather the shea nuts. They're trained at least twice a year, before harvest and during harvest. Here, you can see women being trained to process the organic shea kernels. I'm explaining to them how to gather the nuts. Before, women used to climb the shea trees and check them to get the unripe fruit to fall, and that's not a good thing, neither for the tree nor for the quality of the butter, because the nuts are not ripe. So the nuts have to be gathered when they fall. I'm proud of what we're doing, succeeding getting women together, raising awareness, growing good quality nuts, and achieving a good final product. This is the production unit. We're looking at the press we received from Pierre Fabre. Production is really in full swing here. The press plays an important part since it presses out the butter and allows us to skip a lot of stages in the production process. Instead of having to go through the grinding, churning and cooking stages, now after crushing the kernels, we just have to heat them slightly to facilitate the pressing operation. This is the result of the pressing stage. The butter comes out like this. It's pure and natural. It hasn't been filtered yet, and that's why it's still the same color as the shea kernel. And this is the last stage of the butter process, filtering. We saw how the butter leaving the press was still colored. I was saying it was natural butter, but it still contained color because of the residues from the shea kernels. Look at the butter. All the impurities we saw at the pressing stage have been removed. This is very high quality butter now. This is where the butter is packed into boxes weighing 55 pounds. Now we're arriving in the finished product storeroom. Everything you can see here is ready to send to France. Look at the boxes. You can see the name of the company and information about the butter. Our butter is organic and free trade because we buy the nuts at the right price, and the butter is sold at a price which provides a decent income to all the people involved in the supply chain.